Don't forget, for most of us, overnight, we are going to be springing our clocks forward to daylight saving time. That means most of us are going to be losing an hour of sleep. We'll have darker mornings, but more sunlight during the evening, except for our friends in Arizona and Hawaii who do not participate in this. But the thing is, this week, President Trump decided to weigh in about whether or not we should do away with all this clock changing back and forth. But before you hear from him, I know this issue is something we've been talking about on my page for years. We came this close to getting rid of all this falling back and springing forward in the year 2022, when the Senate passed the Sunshine Protection Act. That bill would have made daylight saving time the national year-round standard. No more changing clocks twice a year. That bill never passed in the House, so it died. It has been resurrected almost every year since, but it never gained any traction. It was in fact reintroduced in both the House and the Senate in January of this year, and this week, President Trump was asked when he's just going to get rid of all this daylight saving time back and forth.
The clocks are going to spring forward on Sunday. When are you going to get rid of daylight savings time?
Okay, are you ready? So, this should be the easiest one of all, but it's a 50-50 issue. And if something's a 50-50 issue, it's hard to get excited about it. I assume people would like to have more light later, but some people want to have more light earlier because they don't want to take their kids to school in the dark. And it's a little bit one way, but it's very much a 50-50 issue. And it's something I can do, but a lot of people like it one way, a lot of people like it the other way. It's very even. And usually I find when that's the case, what else do we have to do?
That's a non-answer answer if I've ever heard one. And whether he can do it by executive order or not is also questionable. But the fact is this. Just a few months ago, President Trump was pretty clear about his stance on daylight saving time. He said he doesn't like it. In this social media post from December, he said the Republican Party will use its best efforts to eliminate daylight saving time, which has a small but strong constituency, but shouldn't. Daylight saving time is inconvenient and very costly to our nation. So I guess his stance is as clear as mud. And even though the Sunshine Protection Act was in fact reintroduced in the House and the Senate this year, right now, Congress has much bigger fish to fry. So I would suggest bracing yourself for more clock changing in 2025.